most recent member. And before I introduce him, I'd like to say what little I know about him. He is an ACB CL, but he's already working on Pathways because that's what he's doing tonight. He's beginning or continuing a Pathways program. But he's already been in clubs in California. You've been in clubs here in New York City like Traffic, and your corporate club is G-Toast, which is the Google corporate club. Are you still there?
Not of 2 months ago.
Oh, so you used to work at Google.
Yes.
But now you moved on. So let's welcome Rajiv Prabhakar, and it's why I'm here.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you all for having me. I gotta say, Harry and Chris, your speeches timed to mine perfectly because I have a confession to make. I get nervous when I speak. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Like, isn't that normal? Most people are afraid of public speaking. Well, you see, I feel like I'm not supposed to get nervous when I speak because I've been doing Toastmasters for a long time. Almost 11 years ago, in fact. I joined Toastmasters, I've done a lot of things. I've been a club officer, club president, area governor, division governor, won a couple of division contests, and yet I still get nervous when I speak. Now, for a long time I just told myself that's just the way I am. I get nervous when I speak, it's just a part of me. Just gotta deal with it the best I can, move on. Told myself that for years and years. Until one day about 2 months ago, when something really changed. I was lying on my couch on Saturday night, surfing the web. I have an exciting life, I know. And I came across something that really, really touched me. It was a post by someone that I really admire and look up to. It was a comedian, Bill Burr. Now, for those of you who know Bill Burr, you know exactly the kind of person he is. For those of you who don't know Bill Burr, let me tell you, when it comes to public speaking, he is good. He's one of the best I've ever seen. He's sharp on his feet, he's quick, he's witty, and he's so confident. I've never seen him get anxious, I've never seen him get nervous. Which is why, as far as public speaking goes, he's always been my role model. And then I read what he had to say about himself and his journey to get to where he is now. He talked about how when he first started doing comedy, he used to get so anxious and so nervous. He wanted everyone to like him, and so he only did clean comedy, which is the total opposite of what he does now. He wanted everyone to like him, so he stayed away from anything controversial. He never cussed, he never did any of that stuff. And he had this set that he had perfectly rehearsed, memorized, everything. And he basically did the whole thing on autopilot. He would go up there, he had this whole thing memorized, he would do the whole speech, and it was just like autopilot. He was barely even in the moment. Because whenever he was in the moment, anytime something went wrong, and he had to improvise, he had to think on his feet, he had to actually look in the audience and wonder what they were thinking, he used to get panic attacks. He used to get extremely anxious. He'd be like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. What am I going to say next? What are they thinking? What's going to happen next? Oh my god, they all think I'm an idiot. Oh no. And that's why he never tried to do that. He always had this memorized set, he went on autopilot, but then he realized something one day. He realized that those moments, when he was in the moment, when he was feeling anxious, is when he felt truly alive. And so he started to put himself in that moment more and more and more. Even though he scared the hell out of them, he made himself do it over and over and over again. Until eventually, he transcended it, he accepted it, and he became the person he is today. Now when I read the story, it really touched me because it reminded me of myself in reverse. I've been doing Toastmasters for a long time, and I gotta say, as time went on, I became lazy. I stopped doing speeches. I would show up at the meetings, I would do all these evaluations, table topics, I knew exactly what to do, I could do the whole thing on autopilot. And so it was fine. But I did not do speeches because speeches scared me. In fact, it didn't used to be that way. In my second year in Toastmasters, when I was 19 years old, my president wanted our club to be President's Distinguished Club. Some things never changed. And so he decided that I'm going to give a speech every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks for 6 months. The first couple times I had this whole speech memorized, I knew exactly what I was going to say, and everything went without a hitch. But as time went on, I got busy. I was in college, I had assignments, I had projects, I couldn't memorize something every 2 weeks, and so I improvised. I would show up there, I had this little speech outline of what I was going to say, and I would just wing it on the spot. And let me tell you, the first couple times, it was scary. But as time went on, as I kept doing it over and over and over again, I got really good at it. I was better then, far, far better than anything I've been ever since, even now. And that is why I'm here. I'm tired of being nervous when I speak. I want to get back to the person that I was 10 years ago. I want to be quick, I want to be sharp, I want to be able to think on my feet without getting nervous. And so, that's why I'm here, and I'm going to keep on being here until you guys get sick of me. Thank you.